What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to Going for Glold episode 20. That's quite a lot of episodes of Going for Glold. I didn't realise we were quite that far through. So as a lot of you guys know, I am on holiday. I'm recording this the week before along with a lot of other videos. I think this is the 6th video that I've commentated now in the last hour. It's driving me nuts. I've never commentated so much. My mouth is so dry. But this commentary may not be as good as it could be. But we are playing Going for Glold. And as you can see here, we were coming up against a guy with very low chemistry. Even lower than mine. He had players in crazy formations. But he had a lot better players. Now, I scored a first goal here with Thierry Henry. I don't know if you would class that as a tramp, because like the goalie wasn't really out. I was just passing it across the face of the goal anyway. But that gave me a 1-0 lead, and then a lot of passing here. I played Robbie Keane through, and Robbie Keane managed to kind of get the goal before he quit. He paused it and quit straight out. He obviously couldn't handle my amazingness with my terrible team. But that gave us 523 coins as we're building up our DNF. And I went straight into the next game and made no changes to the squad. I think we had about 560 coins at this point. And we came up against this guy called Badman's FC. He had, I think, 5 chemistry better than me and practically the same ratings. There was nothing to be worried about and until I saw his team. Apara, Chavez, I think that's Richards, I believe, is the right mid, Rogers, and a lot of pace going on his team, Ash, and he scored very early on with Rogers in the 16th minute, a header as he ran in front of my defenders. Now, I had a feeling that I was going to have a lot of problems from this guy, because other than Win, my defending was shocking. We had 3 defenders, 2 of them couldn't run slower than anything you can imagine. They were very, very slow. One of them's name is Kitchen, which completely irrelevant, but he kept scoring these driven crosses in. He got that one, and then the one before and the one with Rogers, and he was absolutely all over me. I didn't even have a shot on target. I had 39% of possession, and it looked like I was going to have a nightmare. But Robbie Keane somehow scored that goal, ridiculously lucky, bounced off the post into the goalie's legs and went in. And then Thierry Henry, literally straight after the restart, picked up the ball, finessed it into the top corner, and I thought maybe there's a comeback on the cards here, and it wasn't until the 84th minute I was on ultra attacking. He managed to get a header with, I believe that's Curtis Davies, not too sure though, I may be wrong. And because I was on ultra attacking, my team just went to poo. He scored the goal to make it 4-2, and then he scored one to make it 5-2 with Richards, and that was it. It finished 5-2, and I kind of collapsed. I should have done better from the 3-2 position, but the guy was better than me. He played better, he had a better team, so he deserved to get the win. And that sadly means that there's another loss onto our record, which made it 2 wins, 2 losses. But we did get about 500 coins from this game as... Oh, no, I didn't show, but we got 400 coins. But I was also... There we go. So this is a trading technique. I lost where I was in the video. A trading technique which is good when you're at the start is to keep searching for contracts at 250. Put like 250 max bid and then any minimum bid, then do 150 minimum bid and keep switching it so it updates it and updates it. And then depending on what it is, like check the market first. At this point they were selling for 400, so you kind of want to be buying for 200. But if they're selling for 500, you can buy them for 300. Then you can make a decent amount of profit. And I did this for about 40 minutes, managed to accumulate 15k up in the top right, and I went out and bought a couple of players. We bought Richards to start off with because I felt that we needed some more pace. Then I bought David Beckham and bought a formation card for him a little bit after, because I wanted some passing in the middle of the pitch, because we didn't really have a lot going on there. And then lastly, in this little session of buy-in, I bought a goalkeeper, and so the team is going to be a USA/MLS hybrid-y sort of thing. I guess most of the MLS players are USA, and we'll make it so that everyone's on as high chem as possible. But oh, and we also bought Apara. I did lie. We bought one more player because I wanted a little bit more pace at the back. And don't worry, guys. I know we've got Beckham there, and my phone keeps vibrating, but we are because this is the last part of Going for Gold, not this episode, but this like whole section where we've done the bronze, we've done the silvers, and we couldn't build an entire gold, so we're making the best team we can. Don't worry, I will get the informed Beckham, I will get the informed Keane, I will get the informed Donovan, we'll get an informed Howard most likely, and we'll have the best possible team we can. So we then came up against this guy, and I'm probably going to get shouted at, but I'm pretty sure that's the Norway. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Norwegian, because it's got John Arne Riise, and this is a Norwegian team. It was a very impressive team, actually, like an unusual one with a lot of hybrids, but I managed to take the lead 5 minutes in with Robbie Keane, but it was very short-lived. This guy kept doing this. Like, he'd pass it to a player and then cut back, cut back, cut back. And he got that kind of lucky goal. I was a bit disappointed to concede it 8 minutes in, and that was the beginning of the end. El Yunusi somehow beat Kitchen to it, and of the 3 defenders, it had to be Kitchen who was running, and he beat him to it, and then it just... goals, goals, goals. Tete with a lovely goal there, smashing it into the top corner, making it 3-1. But I didn't lay down there and die. A little bit of play, and he liked to bring out his keeper. Every time I came near the goal, he brought out his keeper, and I managed to get a second with Robbie Keane, the 400 coin player. I don't know how that's even possible, but he then picked the ball up with Berger or something like that, and what a goal. Screamer from about 35 yards. That made it 4-2 at half-time, and this guy was running riot over me, absolutely annihilating me, and he wasn't going to stop there. He kept going, and nice little through ball to undo me. My player then got on the line, and I'm sure Opara stopped that, but I didn't save the replay, so we're never going to know. But Donovan then went for a finesse later, and it dropped nicely to Omri to smash into the back of the net. But I think that made it 5-3, and at this point I was still, like the last game, I was on ultra attacking, and that's the death wish. Somehow, as well, that was a penalty. If I didn't get the ball, why did the ball fly the other way? That definitely wasn't a penalty, but he gave it to his keeper to take and made a right mess of it. It ended up going out for a goal kick. I wanted to hit the ball up quicker. I wanted it to stay in, but I couldn't get it in time. As soon as I kicked it forward, the whistle blew, and that was it. We lost it 5-3, as you would have seen there. Apparently, Kitchen was joint best player on our team with Keane. We got 554 coins. But there's going to be no more players or trading in this episode. So thanks as always for watching, guys. I hope you liked this long episode of Going for Glold with 3 games, lots of trades, and lots of cool stuff like that. If you could go and follow me on Twitter, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thanks as always for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.